and stuff like that.
So then, like, this is where keto diet gets
A little wonky.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Simone, and I am with our holistic nutritionist, Nicholas Ray.
Hey guys.
He's here to talk about a very interesting topic that I'm sure all of you are super interested in. It's about the ketogenic diet. And the ketogenic diet is super trendy right now. I hate really saying it's a trendy because it's actually quite a really helpful diet.
Yeah.
What is the keto diet?
Well, like it's pretty basic. Like you hear keto. Well, keto is coming from the ketosis, or putting your body in a state of ketosis. What the hell does that mean, right? It's like, well, like pretty much what we're doing is we're switching up gas tanks. We're switching up our fuel source, right? So we look at our fuel source that is readily available. Obviously, we have fat stores. The readily available would be coming from simple sugars and carbs, and that's probably where we get the bulk of our energy, right? So what we're doing is we're reducing that, and we're going to increase the other fuel as the fat, and that's going to give us all our energy.
So you're basically saying that we have to take in more fat than protein to okay, hold on. That sounds a little confusing for me, especially because I heard that, keto diets is helping you lose fat. You need to clarify that to me.
Really what we're doing is we're retraining the body, right? It's a beautiful thing, and we're learning more about it day in day. It's a cool thing because, like I said, you have essentially two gas tanks. Your body can use different sources of fuel, right? So we tend to gravitate the more that fill our taste buds, as opposed to the ones that actually give us the bulk of nutrition, right? So through the ketogenic diet, through getting to your body into a state of ketosis, really what happens is your body starts to slow down, and it's like, whoa man, like I'm not getting all the pasta, like I'm not getting all of the grains and all the low density carbs that I'm so used to, right? And now you start to ramp up the fat intake, because what's going on is you're switching over, right? We're gonna deplete that fuel source of the glucose, right? And we're gonna move over to the glycogen side of things, right? In the form of ketones, your body's gonna produce from the fat.
Essentially, for y'all who don't really get it,
talking gibberish over here.
He's basically saying, and correct me if I'm wrong,
go for it,
that we're essentially switching the way our body is working off of energy, right?
Yeah, right. But what we're doing, we're spacing out the eating times. We're giving our digestive system a break. We're ramping up the high fat intake. We're ramping up the protein, and it's essential because what happens is your body will have an affinity to break down anything. It wants to break down protein for fuel. Man, your body's like, whoa, dude. Like, I'm not getting my sugar. Like, I need it, right?
Yeah.
So it's gotta catch up for that. By tapping into the fat stores. And the protein, making sure you get that, protects the chance for the degradation of your muscle mass.
But you know what's funny about that? You know when you go to have a big bowl of pasta?
Oh yeah.
And you're like, oh,
I know something like that.
Okay, well, yeah.
I've done that a couple times.
But you're just like, oh, I'm so full. I had such a big bowl of pasta, but within 20 minutes you're hungry again. It sounds like the keto diet would basically curb that.
Oh, I don't even eat. I'm just like, I eat. Don't get me wrong.
Eat though, people.
We're not telling you.
We're not telling you not to eat.
Really, what we're getting at is we're talking about getting your bulk of your macros, and then making sure you're getting all the cofactors in that as well, right? And that's why we have a couple products here to kind of accentuate that. But at the end of the day, really what we're talking about is making sure you're going to be getting the macros to cover the loss that you're so used to from the glucose and stuff like that.
There's so many things we have to pay attention to in terms of what we're eating, what we're not eating, how much we are eating, how much we're not eating, XYZ. So who is this really for? Because it doesn't really sound like it's for a specified person, or am I wrong?
There are some limitations. Like we wanna stay with certain parameters. I mean, like if you ever do a huge dietary change, and you're actually seeing your doctor, and you have some health concerns, like I recommend everybody, you have to talk to your doctor when you do things like that.
Okay.
You know, especially if you have type 1 diabetes, it's very important. I don't recommend people with type 1 diabetes to do that. But again, like checking with your doctor, like and your medical care provider, you know, holistic nutritionist and or ND. These people can actually, you know, point you in the right direction, give you more guidance, because there's a lot of more things behind the ball that you got to really worry about.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, like if you have no health concerns, right? Mm-hmm. You're just you're someone that's trying to get at the head of the game. Mm-hmm. This is something that's perfect to add and floss to your diet, mm-hmm. Or to change your diet. Sorry, because of the advantages and the benefits that it gives you, right? When we talk about detoxing, it helps a lot for that. When we talk about weight loss, it's amazing for that. And it's also convenient at times too. You know, you don't really tend to eat as much. You eat bulk of your food mostly towards the end of the day. You're giving yourself a little bit of breathing period in regards to the time that you eat between meals. And then honestly, you get results. I fully recommend it as a short term. If you're gonna go long term, you know, just make sure you're doing it right. Make sure you're getting the right nutrients. Very essential about the nutrients. It's not just about, you know, what people, you know, grace as being healthy and not healthy, right? Because there are limitations within anything.
Yeah. Right? So like now you guys are probably wondering, oh, they're talking so much, but they have all this product on the table. Well, we won't get into that. MCT oil is something that I personally know that it's something that's really important to add to your ketogenic diet. And I don't necessarily know why.
Because it's pure fat. Being the fact that the ketogenic diet is based off of a high fat intake. Pairing it up with the collagen, collagen being a big source of protein. MCT oil, medium chain triglycerides. It derives from coconut oil and or palm oil. But it has high amounts of healthy fats. Those healthy fats is what your body's going to start using as fuel.
Carb to fat.
Carb to fat. If you do it right, you can get the benefits you're looking for.
So we gave you options, guys.
Always options.
Tons of options. And speak of options, I know you see all these other products that we have here. This is just a few other things that might help or does help in a ketogenic diet. If you want to know more, we have the link down below that talks about what it does, how it helps, and a little bit more information on that. If you want to know more on our channel, check out next week, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe comment some of the stuff that you probably have already tried and how this has helped you for your personal ketogenic diet. Next week, I don't know for sure what we're going to be talking about. I do actually. I just don't want to tell you.
You're lying. We talked about it before, right?
We did. No, we did not. Don't tell them so they know.
Fat for fuel, guys. I'm telling you, fat for fuel.
He's going to be with us next week. Okay? He's going to be with us next week. And he's going to be able to talk about
an array of things.
Blank topic. If you want to know
subscribe.
If you want to know what blank topic is, check us out next week, and we'll be sure to have all the answers you need for whatever that topic is about. Mystery topic.
I want to get the ketosis out of here. It's getting late. And
did you just say I want to get? I just realized what he said. And we will get the ketosis out of here, and we'll leave it on that. Have a good night, guys.
See ya.
Or morning, or wherever it is you are.